Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to another American Horror Story reaction. This is a brand new series. This will be Cult Episode 1. Obviously, because it's Episode 1, I don't actually have to do a recap or anything or any predictions because I don't know what it's about. I have a hint of what it's about. I'm sure it's about Trump, Donald Trump, going into power in the United States. But that's all I know. No, actually, I tell a lie. Whenever in the past I've loaded up American Horror Story, for some reason, Cult has been like the default series that it kind of loads on its own, and it gives me like a trailer. But yeah, I think Trump goes into power, and then Sarah Paulson starts crying, and then I think it cuts to Evan Peters just dry humping the TV. So I'm guessing Evan Peters in this is in a cult that worships Donald Trump or something, and Sarah Paulson is on like the opposite side, like the opposite party. So we're gonna get two different perspectives, I feel, with this. But yeah, obviously with every new series, I do read the first two episode descriptions just to get me, I don't know, just to give me some knowledge of what's going on. But to be fair, I've just said Donald Trump's going to be in power, Sarah Paulson was crying, Evan Peters was dry humping the TV. Anyway, I'll read it anyway. Following the 2016 presidential election, a distressed woman's phobias intensify and a troubled young man becomes politically inspired. Yeah, basically what I said about Evan Peters, really. Okay, so without further delay, let's start Cult, Episode 1. Let's go.
Where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay?
You can't just say whatever pops into your head if you want to be the President of the United States of America.
We are going to make this decision.
All right, let me just say something, yeah. I do not delve myself into politics, like I never have. That's just never something that's, I don't know, it's just never something that's really like interested me, man. So watching this, like all of those clips, like that's the first I've seen of them. Like obviously I know Trump very recently got defeated by Joe Biden, but that's like all I know. I know a little bit of UK politics, but I don't get stuck into American politics because I don't know, it just doesn't really interest me. I don't know if that's going to come across as rude or, I don't know, like naive or whatever. Anyway, let's continue.
What started off as
Cheese puffs, beer, Sprite.
Have now confirmed that Secretary Clinton has conceded to Donald Trump.
Is that bad? You win?
Yes, honey, it's very bad.
What's gonna happen with Merrick Garland?
Who's Merrick Garland?
Now look what happened. Look at our friends on the couch and tell them that they might not be able to maintain their rights as a married couple because you were too busy today on Etsy to go vote!
Yeah, this is what I mean, man. This is why I don't get involved. I'm like the kid in this situation.
Because nothing is going to happen to us. Okay?
Oh, they're partners. Right, they're partners. I get it now. Oh, he's making himself look like Trump with the cheese puffs.
You cannot self-harm again. Don't go back down that road.
Someone behind you.
Winter?
Evan?
Jesus.
You're such an asshole. I'm just so scared now.
What, are they brother and sister? What a crazy intro, man. That's probably one of the weirdest intros yet.
I know who. Twisty.
Twisty the Clown. No way, bro. This is a freak show flashback.
Right here on this spot.
I was literally going to say, this reminds me of when that guy got killed, man. And she ran away, and then she got captured. No way. I'm confused now about the time zones. Got a copycat killer. Fuck. Run away, man. Is she gonna fall over like the last one did? Please don't fall over whilst running away. Fucking hell. What is this? Is this isn't the same? But he got shot 3 times.
911 operator, what's your...
Yeah, you fucked it. Yeah, you fucked it.
Sweetheart, you were supposed to be asleep 30 minutes ago.
Oh, it was a fucking dream, man. That's pissed me off a little bit.
I'm sorry.
What is it? She got fear of clowns. That's it.
And only on the list to speak is Kai Anderson from 4318 Commodore Court.
Kai. That's the guy that was with Sarah Paulson.
Those in favor? Opposed? Motion passes. On to the next order of business.
Not gonna lie, I don't really get what they voted against.
And I thought I put that behind me years ago.
The recurrence of the coulrophobia?
Yes. The clowns.
Will Drake?
Do you want to know how I'm dealing? I cut out social media. Deleted my Twitter account. I don't need to know every crazy thing that's happening in the world, especially if there's nothing I can do about it.
He's got his head glued on, man. Deleting his Twitter account, focusing on himself a lot more instead of everyone else's problems.
Can you believe the stuff he's saying?
Yeah, I know. We finally got a real leader in Washington.
But crucial demand that America must put its own citizens first.
Something's gonna happen here, man. Something's wrong with his left arm too. He's had it chopped off. Some kind of initiation into a cult or something. Fucking hell! What the fuck was that? Let's get some chocolate milk. There's some chocolate milk there, top left. I think it's all in her head, you know. Her phobias are kind of kicking in. Oh shit! People are shagging. What? What on earth is happening here? What? She's actually throwing... Just run, man. Just get out of the store. It's obviously some kind of freak show night.
I don't understand. What are you talking about? Are you still at the store?
Oh, there's someone in the back seat. What the fuck was that?
But Jill Stein. Come on, you can't blame me. She didn't campaign enough in the battleground state. She went to Arizona.
Really? We needed 10,000 votes, and you would have been one of them.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ!
Sorry, man.
What were they arguing about, though, man? Needing 10,000 votes. What was that about?
Part-time nanny for an active 10-year-old boy.
Oh, it's
Two-mom household looking for open-minded,
Evan Peters' sister.
responsible in-home help.
Or whatever the relation is between them two.
What's the most physical pain you've ever experienced?
yourself.
When I let Scotty Mickles do anal. I'm so sorry. Don't be. It was worth it.
What the?
You want them dead, don't you? Do you?
Was he Charles Manson or something?
What's the thing that scares you the most?
Honestly, Kai. You.
I understood that to an extent. Like, was she lying then to Sarah Paulson? Was she just trying to get the job? Has Kai set her up to get the job, or I don't know. What is he doing?
You asshole wet backs aren't welcome here no more. Selling drugs and doing crime.
Oh, he's setting it up. Fuck. He's trying to make the Mexicans look bad there.
Have you ever seen a real dead body?
Would you like to? What is this, man? What actually is this? A babysitter who likes telling kids if they've seen dead bodies before. Who's that?
Thank you.
That's not Ivy. Stop looking at your phone. What did your psychiatrist say? He deleted Twitter and he focused on himself.
What about the bloody crump and the fingers and the endive?
It's been replaced. The clown replaced them when they went into the kitchen.
Have you been taking your medicine?
Wait, this whole clown thing all started kicking off when she saw the comic book. Well, you need to take your medicine then.
I'll get some cookies.
Why? What is wrong with this woman, man? I feel really bad for this kid. But the kid was obsessed with clowns and killing. Right, so he's starting to see clowns as well. So maybe they are real. Okay. Let's go, baby. And they're all looking at him. Oh no, the babysitter's there. Did she lure the clowns there? Did she tell them to come? The parents are out for the night.
What is wrong with you?
But he broke his leg was limping though. So something must have happened. She's part of it, mate. She's part of it. Or is she? She's trying to throw us off the scent. Oh my god.
Are we even safe here?
You're gonna be fine. There was nobody else involved. It looks like a murder-suicide. Sorry.
Can't have been. Right. I'm intrigued now because I'm getting confused. And whenever I get confused, I get intrigued. So was it clowns? The kid's telling the truth, man. I feel like he's telling the truth. But no, but he was watching all that. He was watching the stuff on the internet. So maybe he did see it. No, maybe he didn't see it. That's Evan Peters. I reckon Evan's the one. I reckon he's one of the clowns. He's the one on the scooter. All in black. Whoa, fuck. That's Evan right there. That'll be the end. Okay. Very, interesting first episode, man. So we got clowns. Like there's a whole, I don't know. There's a theme with clowns. It started off with us seeing Twisty from Freak Show, but it turns out it was just a kid reading the book. So he was thinking up stuff. So I reckon, what is it, man? Is this election, like, is it affecting everyone differently? Like Sarah Paulson said, ever since the election happened, her phobias have become worse. So she must have a phobia of clowns as well. But to me, all of her phobias started kicking off as soon as she saw Oz with the comic book, with the clown comic book. And then she started seeing shit. And then she went to the supermarket and she saw the same clowns that we saw later on come out the van that Oz saw. And then they looked up at the house that Oz was staying in. I reckon, yeah. What's her name? I'll just say the nanny, the babysitter. She's in on it. 100% she's in on it. We know that because she's done like a pinky promise thing with Evan. Or Kai. Name's Kai. He's been called Kyle. He's been called Kit. So he's had 3 Ks in his name. And the 3rd K that he is, he's like, I don't know, man. Is he a cult leader? Is he a part of a cult? I don't know. But yeah, I think the nanny is in on it. I reckon when she was showing Oz the videos of the killings or whatever on the internet, and then she went to make cookies, I reckon she got her phone out. She texted Evan, who was in a van just round the corner, waiting. She texted him to come round. They then came round, and then that's when we saw Oz look out the window. They looked up. And I reckon, yeah, because there was that thing in the courtroom between Evan and one of the Chengs. I think that was him anyway. That's definitely got to be him, the dad. Because he said there's nothing more scary than an embarrassing man or something. Like he said that. So maybe it was premeditated. So the whole killing of the Cheng, that was premeditated, and they wanted the kid to see it. And Evan told the nanny to go outside with the kid and try and look through the window somehow to see the Chengs killed. But no, is it though? How would she know about the book? But the nanny said she found Twisty the Clown comic book under his bed. Now, did she know about that already, though? I haven't seen enough, man. I haven't seen enough. That was only 1 episode. But my thought process is, yeah, she found the book, but how? Like, she had to have had something to blame what Oz saw. And she blamed it on the comic book. But was it premeditated then? Did she know about the comic book already? Or did she just have a little snoop in his room? I don't know. That was a good episode though. There was moments where it confused me because obviously I'm not that much into politics, so a few of the conversations it felt like it was going nowhere for me. But obviously it's going to go nowhere for the show because they wouldn't include it otherwise. But I did understand it. Like, I didn't fully get it, but I understand like the aspect of it. The pinky promise scene as well, I didn't really fully understand that. So when Kai was asking her, like, what's your biggest fear in that? And then it cut to her being interviewed by Sarah Paulson and Ivy. Like, she was almost saying an answer that would be relatable to the question that Kai was asking. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't really understand like that. Like, the answers she gave for the interview, were those the answers that she gave to Kai when he asked the questions? Like, that's what I want to understand. And at the beginning, she was a bit distraught that Trump won the election. But now she's into like showing kids on the internet killings and like videos of killings and stuff. Like, is she really? Are you sure she's not a Trump supporter? Or maybe Kai has brainwashed her. I reckon Kai has brainwashed her. And maybe the election was like, that was like the final straw. Like, if Trump had lost the election, maybe everything would be fine. But because he won it, that's when Kai has reached his limit. And he's become like this cult leader. And the thing where he was pissing into a condom, and then he threw it at, I think they were Mexicans anyway. He threw it at them. And then they came over to beat him up, and then it panned out to see someone recording it. So it's gonna paint them in a bad light. Whoever was recording it is not gonna show the part where he threw a piss-filled condom at them. They're gonna show the part from when they start running over to him and beating him up to put them in a bad light, kind of thing. Is there basically the video is gonna show Kai as a victim, in order to like manipulate like people watching the video. And Sarah Paulson, yeah, she's seeing clowns, but they're disappearing very quickly. Especially at the supermarket, when the police officer said they didn't see any clowns on the footage. There was no clown couple having sex in the produce aisle. It just showed Sarah Paulson running and screaming and throwing bottles of wine. So she must be seeing shit. Sarah Paulson is definitely seeing shit. And then she saw the clown at the restaurant when Ivy was cooking her the meal. And she saw a crumpet with blood coming out of it. Now, the only way that was real is the clown actually did run off. And when Sarah went to the kitchen to look for the clown, that's when the clown switched the food. But he can't have done, man. It's got to be inside Sarah Paulson's head. It has to be. That's why she's not taking her pills and stuff. She's seeing a psychiatrist. Even the psychiatrist is like, I don't like prescribing people pills, but I kind of have to like, in order for you to get better. And then she told Ivy that she's not taking the pills. Ivy has opened up to her about her being patient with her phobias and about the whole front of house thing. Like, Sarah Paulson needs to be at the front of house in order for this business to work. And that Sarah hasn't really been putting the effort in. So Ivy opened up to her about it. And Sarah she acknowledged it, man. I like to see that. When they were discussing about the front of house and the fact Ivy is the one that's in the kitchen with the knives and the meat. Maybe Ivy is the clown. Nah. Ivy isn't the clown. Is Ivy the clown? Would Ivy be the clown? Because she woke up at the end. I can't have been. Oh, even I'm getting lost. So at the end, we saw Sarah Paulson turn over and there was a clown in the bed. What if that's Ivy? But it can't be. Because it's the one with the multiple faces. That's the one that got out of the van whilst they were both out at dinner. So it can't be. Ivy can't be a clown. I can't believe I'm thinking Ivy could be a clown. She could be. It's a TV show. Why couldn't she be? Kai might not even be a clown. Kai might not even be involved with the clown thing. He's just some lunatic on his own with his sister. I don't even know the relation between him, Kai, and the nanny. But couldn't Oz just show his parents that his internet history? Because the nanny was showing him videos on his laptop because it looked like a kid's laptop. Can't Oz just say, look, she was kind of showing me this stuff about some guys being killed? Do you know what I mean? Or is he just going to forget that? Is there any security systems as well? Do they not have a camera? Surely if Sarah Paulson has all these phobias about clowns and shit, she would have like a security camera installed out the front of her house. And she would have seen that the nanny and Oz went out the front to investigate the murder, like, is there no security camera anywhere? Even at the Cheng's house, the Cheng? Do they not have a security camera? Because they would also see the van, the ice cream van, pull up with all the clowns getting out. I don't know, man. I feel like I've rambled on for long enough, though, for a first episode. It's confusing, but it's enough. It's enough for me to want to watch more, if that makes sense. Like, obviously, every episode is going to get more clear about what's going on. And the first episode is always just like a big jumble of information and characters and backstories and what they've done or what they're about to do. Like, it's all of that. So episode 2 should hopefully be clearer. But yeah, I don't have any predictions. Well, whatever I've just said in the last, I don't even know, 10, 20 minutes, I made some predictions there. Obviously, they're going to be all wrong because all of my predictions are wrong. But yeah, we're not going to go into that any further. But yeah, I'm going to stop it there, guys. So thank you for watching this episode 1, election night of American Horror Story Cult. If you enjoyed this reaction, you can watch the full reaction to this episode over on my Patreon. You can also watch the full reactions to Season 1, Murder House, Season 2, Asylum, Season 3, Coven, Season 4, Freak Show, Season 5, Hotel, and Season 6, Roanoke. We are on Season 7 now. And if you're watching this episode on YouTube, this is episode 1 of Cult. There'll be some writing up here to let you guys know what is available on my Patreon as well over my YouTube schedule. Every reaction is in full as well, so there's no cuts or edits or anything like that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this reaction to Cult episode 1 again, and I'll see you for episode 2. Take it easy.